Hi everybody, this is Liam from Running Remote in Time Doctor, and we have made it to the final module in this crash course. If you have made it to this module, I am hopeful that you have deployed all of the software that you need to be able to actually set up a remote team. You've set up all your process documentation. The guys from Trainual came in to be able to help us out on that, putting together everything that you need to know in order to actually build a very clear process and make sure that you're pulling sacred knowledge out of your organization so that if someone gets sick, which unfortunately I think some people will, you have that redundancy in place. We're also hopefully got all of your communication all set up. So are you using Slack, Twist, Zoom, Skype, Trello? Have you deployed those tools yet? Are they operational? Again, if they haven't been, you really need to be able to go back and do these things. You need to get them all set up. Have you also figured out your general management philosophy towards remote workers? Have you set up your KPIs? Have you set up a weekly sync? Have you set up one-on-ones? Are you clearly collecting that information every single week and making sure that those people are reporting that data on a weekly basis? And then also for the worker side, and even if you are the employer, I mean, you're still a worker inside of your company, how are you staying together mentally? Are you focused? Have you created a sacred space for work? Have you created another space to socialize? Have you made sure that that process is happening? And then also finally, have you actually put together the ability to scale this process? So do you have a clear process on how to hire other remote workers? We showed you that video just in the last module. Hopefully that was useful to you. So where do you go next? If this turns into not just weeks, but months, one of the things that I would suggest that you do is look into your office leases and see if you can get out of them. See if you can basically pull down some of those costs so that you can become a lot more efficient. We've got about 100 people in, as I said, 35-ish countries all over the world, and we have no physical office. And that's literally 20% of our P&L that we can pull off. So I'm sure most companies that are watching this video are probably quite concerned about the future of their businesses, and pulling 20% of your costs right off the top is gonna be huge in terms of you being able to function over the next couple months and next year or two. Any other ideas that you have, please put them down in the comments down below. The other thing, which is the biggest action point that I wanna be able to take into consideration, is if you've gone through this entire course, we're actually gonna be doing a live event April 20th, and it's by donation only. So we feel ethically inappropriate about collecting any money for this type of event. But as I think I had told you previously, we run the largest conference on remote work. We had to cancel our conference that was going to be happening on April 20th and 21st. So we're running a virtual event specifically about how to prepare yourself for a life where you might be forced to be able to work remotely. And it could actually be positive. So everyone there is going to be the absolute experts that have been doing this for years and years and years and are building teams of thousands and thousands of people that are completely remote. They know exactly what they're doing. We decided that it would be the right move for us to be able to deploy something like that inside of the space to be able to hopefully help people. It's by donation only, so if you want to pay $1, you can, and you're going to learn everything that you possibly can. If you think that this was informationally rich, which it may or may not have been. This is the crash course to be able to get this information out as quickly as possible. This is literally going to be 10 hours of content from some of the smartest minds in the world about how to make sure to take your company remote in the age of coronavirus. Now, that is linked in the description down below, or it's going to be linked up possibly somewhere here. I really appreciate you taking the time to pay attention to me throughout this course, and if you have any questions, again, ask them down in the comments below. More than happy to be able to answer them. And until then, good luck, and I hope to see you in some of these other videos that we make. We make videos every single week, so go check them out. Thanks, bye.